Welcome to KeeperRL, a new game for the channel. KeeperRL is a lot like Dwarf Fortress or Little Rimworldy, and the name comes actually, I think, from Dungeon Keeper, the old Dungeon Keeper game, and then RL is a roguelike because it is procedurally generated, everything's procedurally generated, and it's permadeath. Anyway, there's a lot of different types of scenarios you can do, but today we're just going to do the classic one with a wizard. So we're going to build our little fortress and then go raiding for enemies. Let's pick a name. How about Zacharias? That sounds good. Going to start this new game. Oh, and the thing that it does is if you win, then you can retire your dungeon for other people to play. So we can see. So this Mustafa of Modegard is, I believe this is the developer, but I'm not sure. So anyway, these can be on our board if we want. I guess we'll just, you know what? I like the Cyclopsy dude. We'll have these two. I don't really know what effect it has. Like if we're forced to take them out, I certainly hope not. Anyway, so here's our map. We're in Gullinbursti. That's our world name. So the default difficulty is 12 main villains. We have to kill main villains, lesser villains, and minor villains. And that's how we get experience and build up. I've never in my life managed to kill more than a few main villains, so this is going to be, you're going to watch me die. That's okay. I played a bunch of this game a couple years ago when the Necro scenario came out, but I haven't played too much since it went 1.0 back in February, a few hours. So we've got allies here. Allies, basically, you can trade with them once you go and meet them. So we've got some lesser villains here, and we've got this main villain, a red dragon. That's kind of cool, and some elves, and it looks like a cottage where I don't know if we can get just experience there or if we can trade. We can pick where we want to go. We're going to be in mountains. I guess that's as good as anything. So let's go. Welcome to KeeperRL. Okay, yeah, so it says here, 1.0 was released on February 29th, 2024. It's now March 20th, 2024. Let me pause for a minute. This game has been under development for like 11 years, I think. Maybe 12. Anyway, so here we are with our keeper. This is us, Zacharias. And we've got our 4 imps. They basically do work for us. And we're going to recruit bad dudes. We are a bad dude. We're going to be leading a bunch of goblins in this scenario. So first, let's cut some wood. You can use D to designate dig. Dig will also chop wood. But primarily, you're going to be using dig to dig yourself a place to live. A little settlement. And we've got, this is stone here. This is the big map. And each of these question marks is an encounter of some sort. They are not necessarily bad guys or good guys. I'm hitting K to go back to my keeper. But they're definitely one or the other. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tell our imps that we want them to store the cut wood. Hey, what happened there? That we want them to store the wood I just told them to cut right here. So I'm going to put it on, while I'm talking, I'm going to put it on slow. There's slow, normal, fast, and very fast. And we're probably going to spend most of our time on very fast. And then we want to dig our settlement. So we can see that I'm actually going to take control of our keeper for a minute and go over here and see where the walls are. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to... Okay, now we are going to dig in here. So I'm going to designate dig. And what we need to do is set up a place, a little settlement. And we're going to put in beds and all that sort of stuff. But we're going to do it, if you've played if we played Dwarf Fortress, then it's about digging down and finding resources below. You can also dig up. I think the sort of standard practice is to dig down. I'm not actually sure when they added the ability to dig up. But, so we'll dig down to start with. And a lot of the better resources are actually far down. So let's see. We're going to want to grab this stone since it's right here. But let's make a little... How do we want to do this? How about we make a double staircase down? Let's make a room... I don't know. How about we make our room like this? So it's 4 by 4. We'll put some stairs here. Actually, we'll put some stairs in the back of the room. And then we'll make a little gate. In fact, we can tell our imps to make gates. So you can put in doors as well, but you can't put them in two wide things. You could do a wall and a door. So we want to, so we're going to do a gate here. It's also, I think it's cooler looking. Let me speed up the game a little. That used almost all of our wood. Let's clear these trees. So, despite the fact that I've played a fair amount of this, well, I mean, not a huge amount, probably 20 hours, several years ago, the game has changed pretty dramatically. I mean, the basic tenets are the same. I also read recently that you can... you don't need to have a big storage area because I guess you can store infinite resources on one tile. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, okay, we've encountered some water. That kind of throws a little wrench in my plan. A lot of water on this map. But I guess we've sort of got a built-in moat so we can direct our enemies to to our front door here. So let's see. There's not a lot of danger from the water unless there's a bad dude, like a kraken or something in there. So, but and krakens are bad. But we're gonna assume there's no kraken right at the beginning because that would be, well, that would be shitty, is what that would be. Although I'm gonna be trying not to be cursing. I've already failed on my mission. Let's do a couple of downstairs. And then we can use the greater than and less than or comma and period to go up and down. And you can also go here and select their level, or you can use the greater than and less than to go up and down. Our imps are going to come down here, or they will as soon as I tell them to dig. So we're going to dig out some space here. Make some room for more stairs and such. Okay, so down here, these green spots are the wood shrooms or something like that. They're basically like trees, but underground. And then this is more stone. And stone and wood is going to be good enough for us to begin with. Yeah, they're called tree shrooms. Yeah, giant tree shrooms. I'm looking over in the lower right-hand corner where it says that. Now, we're also going to have what's called immigration. So we're going to be acquiring warriors and mages and priests and so forth. But right now, I'm not going to acquire anybody. I'm going to sort of build stuff out. We really are no threat to any of the other denizens of this area. So they won't come attack us. So we're pretty safe for a while. Till we start building up our forces and getting gold and things like that. Okay, you guys, pick up the base. And let's put down some more stairs. I don't know if there's a hotkey for stairs. I don't think there is. And then the other thing we need to do is put down torches. The hotkey for torch is C. And these torches cost nothing. They just take imp resources to put them down. In fact, let's go up here and light up our stairs up here. So again, that's C. I like to light up the hallways. But I also wonder if... Oh, I did this. Actually, let's dig this out. I did this because later we might get traps. And I think there's a boulder trap or a rolling log trap or something like that. And so when we're raided, we can roll them. We can trip the traps and defeat the guys who are, or hurt the guys that are attacking us. Let's go down another level. Again, I'm using D to dig. We go back up, take another look at this. I think we want to get some of these resources. We do have a lot of wood right now. Actually, we can go up. Can we get to this stone? That stone seems good, but let's wait. I actually want to kind of explore this area here, because if it goes all the way around, we really can control who comes in and attacks us. That's actually a nice natural moat. Let's dig out. I like to go down a couple levels before building our dwellings, but maybe I'll change my mind on that today. Do a little bit different. So let's actually throw a torch here and here, and we're going to get rid of this one because we're going to dig. We're going to dig this way. And then we're going to tell our imps to go there, and then we're actually going to use the existence of these tree shrooms to make a room for us. We'll turn this into a room in a little while. Oops. So we need to build bedrooms and craft rooms and libraries for our mages. And then later, So we can build a barracks where all of our recruits sleep, but later they'll get all hoity-toity once they're higher level, and they'll want their own dedicated bedrooms, and that's okay. Those are pretty easy to do. Let's see what we've got here. See, So yeah, see these warriors, the ones with the orange glow, have special abilities, and those aren't always good abilities. They're just something special about them. And we're gonna dig out this way as well. There we go. Let's put down a torch. Again, that is C is the hotkey for that. I'm saying the hotkeys for you so you can learn, but also so that I can learn, because I can never remember them. D to dig. Okay, so see how this, when I tried to dig, it didn't show up? This means there's probably water here. There's something here that we can't dig through. It just makes sense to dig through. It could be water. In this shape, it probably is. But it could also be an existing corridor or something like that. Because remember, there can be people down here, although I won't see any question marks. In fact, that reminds me, why don't we go back up? There are question marks here. There's 2 of them. Actually, I thought there were 3. That's very strange. Anyway, let's go down. Let's go to our keeper. Whoops. Okay, they're going to dig out all that stuff for us. Oh, see, here's a corridor. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tell our imps to dig this out. We're also going to drop some torches kind of along the way here to light it up. Our denizens of our space like to live in the light, as you might imagine, as you might also like to live in the light. So this makes them happier, and the higher their morale, the better they do. And you'll see some hints come up here, and one of them is exactly that. It's like the higher your morale, the less likely your warriors are to flee. See, this one would be a good one to have, disarms traps, but I haven't put any beds together. So this is a corridor. It was not water. So we didn't see a question mark here. So I believe that guarantees there's nobody here, so we can just claim all of this if we'd like. We opened this up so we can explore here. In fact, why don't we explore right now? Okay, nothing of consequence here, but we could make this later. We could put floors down and make this a dedicated room for somebody. So why don't we claim this? So we can do that with the orders. We're going to claim all these tiles. That makes it ours, as you might imagine. The yellow dot shows that it's ours. And anything we dig out, we automatically claim. Oh, why are we paused? Maybe it paused after I ceded control. I'm not sure. We'll throw some torches in here just to light up everything. I don't believe, and I definitely could be wrong, but I don't believe this is a situation where if something's not lit, bad guys can show up like in Minecraft. I think it's just light makes your guys happier. Okay, so we need to get our act together here. I'm going actually a little bit slowly. So we're going to make some barracks. Oh, and then we also want to have a storage room. And once something's in storage, those resources are automatically available to whomever. In fact, we want to go back to the top and remove our storage, because now our guys are going to be bringing it up here, and that's no good. So let's go, I think S is storage. Yeah, and we go, whoops. So we're going to remove this storage, and then I'm going to give them orders to fetch them, but they're not going to be able to fetch it right now because we don't actually have a place for them to fetch it to, or to take it to. So we need to come up with a place. So I'm going to designate a crafting area and a storage place. So why don't we do that? This can be our beds. Let's just head this way. Why not? So we're going to dig this out. Dig all of that out. We can make, for now, we'll make this our storage area. So they know to bring the stuff here. And there's 2 separate, if you look here, there's 2 separate storages. There's resources like the wood and the stone and later iron and adamantium. And then there's equipment. So that's stuff that we've made, which we'll make soon. And because I like to decorate my places, I like to put torches on the way in and out of all rooms. Let's put our training room... Why don't we go down? Why don't we go down here? So we'll go like this. Whoops. We'll do like a... Well, let's go 7 by 7. Here. We'll have a big wide opening to our training room. No, that's not. I don't like the look of that at all. Wait a minute. Okay, we're now going 8 by 8. And I'm going to get rid of this so that it's symmetric. And then we're going to open this up. Put in some torches. Whoops. Torch there. This torch is going to go away. This will be our training room. We want an artificer. They'll make stuff for us, but we can't do anything until we get the beds in. So we're going to make those beds right now. Let's just do living. Bed. Oh, see? Oh yeah, no, this is good. This is good. We're going to put down a bunch of beds. Yes, this is a good-sized room. Lots of room for recruits. Many more than actually we can get because our maximum population right now is 10. Boy, the music's very loud in my ears. Conquer an enemy tribe to increase your malevolence level. That's what we want. We are the bad guys. Like, make no mistake. We are the bad guys. They've already got beds. So if we see somebody over here we like, we can, as soon as we get the training stuff down. So let's go ahead and throw down a wooden dummy. And the way this works is you need one dummy per melee fighter, or per any fighter, I guess. But they can train. 8 guys can train around it, as long as they can reach it. So we're gonna do 3 wooden dummies. We're also going to put down 3 bookcases. This is what the wizards use, or the magic users use. So you'll see our guy, he's a little bit of both. He's primarily a wizard, but he'll train his melee on the dummies, and he'll train his magic ability on the bookcases. Our imps will light that up in a moment. Now, let's see. Who we got? Can see in the dark. That seems like a good trait, so I just selected him. +5 damage when drunk doesn't really work for me because I'm not good at making them drunk. That ha-ha-ha sound was our keeper leveling up. And you can see our new warrior. Let me slow this down. You can see our new warrior is also down here training. Put in some torches, of course. And then now we can throw down a crafting table. Whoops, what happened there? There we go, workshop. And I also like to put down a poetry table. They'll use the poetry table to write rude limericks and poems that actually provide them abilities. They're consumables, like scrolls, I guess, that provide them abilities when they're in the field. So let's order some stuff to equip our guys. So all of these are free, so we're going to do that. We'll do a few of them. This is just basic leather armor. And you can, I like to do them this way where it's one at a time, but yeah, you can do multiples and it just goes top to bottom. Then we're going to order a couple clubs and a couple shields. And I like when my guys have torches. We also need a Corinthum for our wizard, or for our keeper. So somebody will start doing this. Let's see what this guy is. This is a priest. Extra spell speed and damage training potential. I like that. We're going to acquire that priest. He can be our healer. And again, we have a population limit of 10, and that includes our keeper. What's this guy? Warrior. Another one who can see in the dark. Okay, we'll take that. Then I think that's enough for the see in the dark, though. We want somebody who can maybe have better damage potential or things like that. And then our keeper will come over here and make stuff when he's ready. Zacharias. There we go. And that was the sound of our priest leveling up. You can see our keeper's working on it too. What are our imps doing right now? Are they doing anything useful? Not really. So what else do we need? What else do we need? Structure. We could dig down a little bit more. Doors, floors. Oh, you know what we can do is we can put down floors in our barracks. That'll increase the luxury a little bit and make our guys a little bit happier. So we'll do that, and then we're going to go do the other floors. And so we get a nice little pattern here. So we can dig down very, very far. I don't know what the limit on Z levels is. But once you dig down far enough, you get better resources, but you also expose yourself to attack from below. So we have to be a little bit careful of that. We're going to dig down. We've already got our downstairs. Let's see in the next level. So there's a question mark here. This, in my experience, this is probably an ally. It could be vampires. Vampires, remember, we are the bad guys, so vampires are happy to work with us. Let's put down some stairs to go down more. Oops. Okay, downstairs. Here we go. And we're going to put in our torches. Actually, we'll put it here and here in case we want to open up. Lots of torches. There's some stone here. Some more giant tree shrooms, but we don't have any iron yet. But we might go investigate that question mark. K to go back to our keeper. He's working on making some poetry or limericks or what have you. Okay, we can take this artificer. That's a builder. Yeah, sure, let's take that artificer. I don't know if I care. I don't really care about special abilities for the artificer. You'll notice the artificer has 25 with the furnace. We don't have a furnace yet. 30 with the workshop, 30 with the forge, and 15 with the laboratory. And then 30 with the jeweler. Whereas everybody else is much lower. So 5, 15, and 15. What do we have? We don't have much of anything either. And okay, these torches are sitting here because I didn't make an equipment storage. So we want an equipment storage. Let's put it like this, because we've got this weirdness here. Actually, we can do this. Like I said, I'm under the impression that you don't need a large space for storage, but I like it. I like the way it looks. Aha. Swimmer. Oh, that's useful. We'll take that, because that way, like I said, especially because there's so much water, but like I said, like if a kraken... If we encounter a kraken, they have these tentacles that will pull us in, and a swimmer won't drown. Otherwise, everybody will drown. They can't swim because they're goblins. They don't know how to swim. No swim lessons. Who's this guy? Extra range damage potential. We don't have enough wooden training dummies, so I'm going to need to add some. I don't care about ranged because archery is a little ways off. Shaman are neat because they resurrect guys, or they summon these spirits. It's really, really cool. We do know we're going to want more warriors. I'm going to add another dummy. So let's do that. Training. Okay. I think 4 warriors is going to be enough for us to begin with. And then we're going to go and try to fight some of the bad dudes up on the home level, or on the first level. So now that I've set this as equipment storage, you'll see things are moving here. This torch will be moved here. Yeah, see, our imps are go ahead and doing that. And if we go look at our guys... Oh wait, let's see what this is. Priest, resistant to magic. Well, that would have been nice to have. Okay, we're going to take that warrior. Extra damage training potential. So now we've got 4 warriors, a priest, an artificer. No wizards yet, but that's okay. The artificer is not going to go to war with us, or go to battle with us. Okay, we're going to wipe these out to tell them we don't want them. Let's go see what we dug out. We'll put our downstairs here. And torches per usual to decorate things. Kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. Oh, there's something over here. It's interesting. Let's see what's down another level. Okay, still no iron. That's okay. We're going to be fine without iron for a while. So we're not going to dig down any further right now. Let's go to our keeper. So we're just letting our guys train. They're over here training. We want them to get up to the level 3, which is their maximum level, until we get better dummies, which require iron. But once they're all at level 3, we'll go up and attack. Oh, what's this guy? Ooh, a shaman. Hates all humans. I don't know what hatred does. So let's find out. Let's go. Let's go see what shaman... Okay, so our ability. Hates all humans. Makes the target hostile against all humans. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. Insane is bad. I mean, it can be fun, but they get into fights and so forth. Oh, see, look, you could see... Let me slow this down a little. You could see our shaman summoned all of these helpers. Pretty neat, huh? Okay, our shamans reached spell damage training level 1. We're going to let them just get to their max level, which is, I think, going to be 3 for everybody. Meanwhile, we're going to set up our team, our attack team. Just going to put everybody in there except our artificer, obviously. And imps don't attack. Imps are just worker resources. Let me just double check that I'm not forgetting anything that we need. Oh, one thing we can do is... Yeah, later we're going to want a prison, but we don't have iron for it, so it doesn't matter. Are there any installations we want? No. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up to ground floor, and we're going to set a guard space right here. So we'll go to zones, guard area, and what will happen is we will tell our warriors, we go here to activity. So now what will happen is they will trade off, and one of our warriors will always be standing here waiting for an attack, just in case. Let's go down a level. Okay, I think everybody's done training. We don't want any of these. Let's double check that everybody's done training. So, our priest, level 3. The red means you can't do anything more with the resources that you have, so we would need a better bookcase. The shaman, level 3. Each of these warriors, level 3. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's slow it down a minute. Let's go up to the ground floor, and we are going to check out these question marks. So let's send... Let's go here, and we're just going to explore a little bit. So we're going to go here. We're going to say, take control. We'll drive with Zacharias. Okay, let's go up to the top. So I'm telling him to go up. So once you're in this control mode, they respond to your commands. Let's see where this water goes. See if we do have a natural moat. It looks like we might. Oh, look at this. Okay, okay. Here we go. Now I'm going to use the numpad to look around. Aha! Looks like we've got some humans. And they're scarecrows. Oh, bandits maybe? Can't order capture yet. But we can order capture at some point, but we need to have a prison to do it. So we can do a magic missile on this guy. Boom! Then we're going to back our keeper off. One of the things I have learned is you want to avoid combat with your keeper because permadeath. Okay, look at all these bandits. We're going to let our troops do the damage. Because troops are easy to replace. You can control individually. I like to do it when I can. There we go. When I can, I like to just use one at a time. It's leader mode. So we destroyed that group of bandits, so we will get experience for that. There's somebody else in here. Oh no, that's our guys. Okay, let's look around in here. Everybody will heal later. Yep, the priest is healing us. Okay, so that's one question mark. We want to break into their houses and see what's in here. Aha, wow. 2 rooms. What a nice place. Chest. Take those gold pieces now. We're going to be able to collect this stuff later anyway. And this is not like RimWorld where you can disassemble stuff and then bring it home. Like, we can't take those beds with us. Yeah, we're going to look around a little bit here. Might as well pick up this mushroom while we're here. We can use those later for potions. And we'll get that key. I'll show you how pickup works later. Or post-battle pickup works. Okay, so this is interesting. This question mark is in the mountain somewhere. So we're going to have to dig to get there, I guess. But, wait, let's just double check that that's true. Yeah, there's no paths here. Okay, so now I'm going to stop control. I'm going to exit control mode. Tells us all the enemies that we killed. If we had slaves or prisoners, excuse me, if we had prisoners, it would show us here. And if we lost anybody, it would show it here as well. And if you look down here, we can pillage. Oh, look at this. We conquered these humans. I didn't even realize it. So we're going to take all their stuff. So we'll choose all. And then, oh, we can't take corpses because we don't have any graves yet. Okay, we're going to take all this stuff. Okay, we'll come back for the corpses. And then we're going to go back to... Our guys will do their thing. You can see this is yellow, so we've leveled up. So I think I'm going to do... Well, I want to do iron working, but we haven't even found iron yet. So I'll wait till we find iron. But we're going to go back over here. In fact, it may be time now to look for iron. So let's go down more and dig out. Why we paused? There we go. Okay, we're going to dig out there. Let's go fast speed. We don't want any of these guys. So you could see, we did level up. We got experience for destroying other settlements because we're malevolent. That's what it was talking about with the hint up here about malevolence level. And as soon as that's open, we will go down. So we will go down. Let's see, did we get any iron? Ah, this is iron. And this is gold. And there's a question mark. So we need to be a little bit careful because that could be an enemy. But we are going to open this up. Let's see where that iron is. Okay, I think we should go for the iron first. So let's do that. Let me just grab all this. So the reason I like two wide corridors is because your pawns can't pass one another. Oh, this is interesting. So these are either rooms or water. We're under attack. Okay, so we're gonna... Our imp got destroyed. Okay, wait, no. Okay, this could be bad. This may be a colony wipe. We're gonna do control. We're gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna move our guy back. That question mark was these dwarves. Let's see how we do. Okay. I think we lost some people. Let's go down. We definitely lost some imps. Okay, this is where they came in. So we're gonna go... We're under attack by Drac again. Okay, we're gonna back our keeper off. Our keeper cannot... We cannot afford to lose our keeper. We're gonna let our priest do some healing. We're gonna tell our imps to stop digging. Oh, I can't do that while I'm... Oh, I want to tell everybody to not chase as well. Okay, let's... It's actually a little bit dangerous to lead with our keeper in this case. Yeah, we lost a guy here. Okay, I'm going to use my magic missile on this guy. Okay, now I'm going to back off and let our other guys fight. What is this? This is escape. So we're going to try and blow him back. I injured? I am not injured. But we need to be careful. This is very tense. This is actually how you die in this game. Okay, so now I'm actually going to take our warrior and I'm going to switch him to the leader because we can't lose our keeper, otherwise it's game over. Aha. So I moved... Okay, this is a problem. Okay, we are in deep trouble because we're down to our keeper, our shaman, and our priest. So we're gonna... Oh boy. Can I use my magic missile? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, now I'm going to use my magic missile. Okay, now I'm going to back the heck off. Okay, we may be in trouble, so what we're going to do is we're going to exit control mode. Look, we lost 3 of our minions, which wouldn't be a big deal if we had more minions, but we don't. So now we need to come up with something to do because we're in trouble. I need to recruit. We're going to do this wizard. We need a warrior. We have a priest. Everybody needs to go back. Hopefully the dwarves won't come up and finish us off. Oops. What are you doing? Yeah, get out of here. And we can recruit another imp because we lost a couple. So we should now have 4 imps again. Yeah. You can get up to 4 imps for free. Goblin warrior, that's an entertainer. That increases morale. What's this one? Where? Hates all humans. I mean, who cares? No. Let's go keep an eye on our keeper. In fact, we're going to change our guard zone. Whoops, zones. Guard area 1. No, we'll do our guard zone 2. We're going to put guard zone here. And then we're going to go to our guys. And we're going to go to the warriors. We only have 1. And we're going to say activity. I'm going to turn this off and turn on guard zone 2. In fact, I'll take the entertainer too. I don't care. So we don't want those darn dwarves coming up here and attacking us again. Oh, but we can make a little cemetery. So let's do that. Let's do a small cemetery. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's make it more like a catacomb. Then we have a nice kind of odd-shaped thing. Yeah, we'll put our cemetery here. So we need graves. And then we're going to make it a little bit... What? Oh, right. Guard 1 is... Yeah, it's telling us... It's giving us this message because Guard Zone 1 is not manned right now. So we don't care. But we are going to now put down a standing torch in our graveyard, in our cemetery, you know, to show respect for the dead. And now that we've got graves, we can take these corpses, which can be useful later. For our... I don't remember what the corpses are useful for, but they're useful for something. I just don't remember. Okay, let's see what our... Oh, what is this? Oh, that's right. Now we can acquire zombies because we have graves. But we all... Oh, no, because we need coffins? Oh, and graves. Bones, corpses. Oh, wait. Who are you? Okay, we're going to take that warrior. He's a swimmer. We don't need zombies this time. Oh, you already require more luxurious... Wow, okay, Shaman. All hoity-toity. Let's give you a dedicated bedroom. Okay, we'll make our nice quarters over here. In fact, we can put them in a separate corridor. So we'll go up here. And, okay, dig that out. Maybe there's something here. Yeah, there's some sort of corridor up here too. Boy, this place is riddled with rooms and corridors. Well, let's dig. Whoop, what am I doing? Oh, dig. Let's do this. I want to just get a space where we can start putting down some custom rooms, some luxurious rooms for our people. Oh, harpies. Well, we need an iron training dummy to get that harpy, but we can't make those yet because we don't have iron. Okay, let's put down torches in this corridor. Okay, and then we are going to make a custom bedroom. So we'll make that bedroom maybe 5 by 5. No, we'll make it smaller than that. I'm gonna make some room for dedicated bedrooms. Oh, skeleton archer. We need a coffin for that. This is somebody I would take for sure, but we don't have. But we do. We could put down a coffin. Oh, we need archery targets, which we don't have the archery skill yet. Okay, we're gonna throw down some doors on these nice dedicated bedrooms, even though we don't have to. And we're also gonna throw down floors. We're going to throw down stone floors, I think. I think that gives more luxury. Wooden floors are 0.1. I'm looking in the lower right there. Yeah, we're going to do stone floors. Once they become super hoity-toity, they need a certain amount of luxury, not just a dedicated bedroom. So we're just going to get ahead of that by giving them a little bit of luxury right from the get-go. And then we're going to put down torches here, and here, and here, and here, here, and here, here, and there. Whoops, not there. There. And then we're going to throw in some standing torches for our snobbish minions. And then we need to do beds. Maybe we give them a better bed? Let's see, wait. Fine bed. Oh no, that requires iron. We don't have that. And we're going to do the door again. And now we'll do zone, quarters. And then we can assign those quarters. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. I'm going to assign those quarters to our hoity-toity guy here, this goblin shaman. And the shaman is this guy, Ushnak the Dwarf Slayer. And there we go. So now he's gone from here because he's got his quarters. So these are his quarters. We are going to control. Now we are going to go down to level 5. And we're going to be careful here. In fact, we're going to switch to this guy as the leader. We don't want our keeper in front. We can always take control of the leader. Who are you? We can't order capture yet, because we don't have a prison. Come on, let's go, you guys. Kick some butt. Kick some butt. Beat these dwarves up. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention, and our keeper got killed. Oh my god. Oh my god. And this is what happens when you're not paying attention. Damn it. The dwarf killed us. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh god. Okay, it was just... Oh my gosh, I thought our keeper got killed. I was like, how did that happen? I don't want to order... No. It was just our leader got killed. Okay. Okay, see, this is... It doesn't pay to be impatient in this game, and yet I am impatient, always. So, it's not great. Anybody in here? Hello? Nobody in here. I didn't see a message that we took out the whole dwarf settlement. Maybe I missed it? Where are you? Hello? Hello? We're here to kill you. This is a pretty long way to go. Yeah, maybe I missed... No, because it forces you to acknowledge that you've beat them. Huh. Well, let's exit control mode. So we lost one minion, we killed one enemy, captured 2 other enemies. No. We still have... No, we're gonna do this again. Oh, this is so strange. Oh, that was probably one of our prisoners. Yes, those are our prisoners dying. They bled out. This is so strange. Well. I'm struggling to be patient enough to look around, but I really just want to go tell my imps to go mine that iron. I somehow found the patience to search the rest of the floor. The dwarves had vanished. For now. Come back next time to learn what shenanigans Zacharias of Gullinbursti gets up to. I welcome all constructive criticisms and offers of assistance. Thank you for your support. I love you very much. Please remember to have your pets spayed or neutered.